Entrepreneurs are the bedrock of our clients. They form the substantial part of our clients. We act for all types of entrepreneurs, from the largest to the smallest. And so for us, it's vital that entrepreneurs are working, are succeeding, are starting up businesses, it is a cycle of growth.
I think entrepreneurship is incredibly important to Britain because entrepreneurs start things, they solve problems, they create jobs, they reinvent industries, they're highly disruptive.
Entrepreneurs train people, generate capital, and that capital is reinvested in new businesses, startups, and entrepreneurs. So it's a very, very positive, virtuous cycle. Entrepreneurship could be inside a big company, or it could be new startups which are funded. It could be freelancers, or it could be full-time, workers creating innovation with new ideas. So for us, that is what entrepreneurship means.
For me, it means having ideas and making those ideas happen. In a business context, it means people starting organisations, and where the jobs are going to come from are not from the very big players, but they're from small and medium-sized companies. Pretty much half the country wants to start a business, and yet so few do. So a number of things get in the way. Often it's fear, which I think can be broken down by meeting real people. Secondly, it can be a misperception about how much money they're going to need to start.
Now there are a lot more complexity. You need to get your business out there and market it through online channels, and those online channels are becoming even more and more complex. You need to be on Google, you need to be on Facebook. So for an entrepreneur and startup, it's really going beyond their area of expertise and comfort zones.
Now more than ever, it's very important that we encourage businesses to set up, and we have to find ways both to get our economy moving again and also to look for opportunities to get those young people into work and having a career ahead of them.
The government can probably help spend more efficiently, and instead of spending £35 million in Business Link a year, they could direct that investment more effectively in actually spurring the growth.
We know about 86% of businesses actually employ less than 10 people, and it's so important not just to start up, but to help those businesses to grow moving forward. We want those people to be employing 15 or 20 people if that's what they see their future model as. But those businesses and those entrepreneurs need support.
I think there needs to be an accelerated time frame. 12 months, 24 months is not going to make a difference to the success of small businesses and entrepreneurs, so acceleration is key.
Startup businesses tend to use money from friends and families. They go to venture capitalists, private equity a little bit. So those options are still there.
If you have a much higher risk need for money, if you like, you probably shouldn't be talking to a bank. You should be talking to an investor, and that's where I think angel networks can be so powerful.
A lot of funds have formed recently, especially in the tech space, which are helping businesses, entrepreneurs at very, very early stages. So Seedcamp is a good example of that. And there are more such funds forming, which are actually being very heavily supported by successful entrepreneurs. And I think that's a very positive development.
If you're starting something out, one of the best people you can go to is someone obviously who's been there and done it, who can support you, encourage you, give you that steer. Finding somebody that's been there and done it is just incredibly important, and that's where advisors have a role to play. It's where mentors have a role to play, and so increasingly I think we're trying to connect the existing organisations that do that and to make the journey a lot clearer.